I'll take you for a ride on the devil's ship. I'll take you for a ride where you sink or swim. Now come with me and let this story begin.
Patreon.com/Pantelis. Welcome, everybody. We're doing another episode. The two of us. It should have been the three of us, but there's an empty chair where a chubby Jewish man should be sitting.
You should put the.
And I believe he's still asleep.
You should still put his what's it called? The
His name?
Yeah, exactly.
An empty. Yeah, just put on the empty chair. And
then you have me shirtless.
Yeah, that's the other thing is you're all like my whole operation is falling apart. You guys either can't wake up on time for a very early noon show, very early, or you can't find clothes to wear. It's becoming a problem. You guys need to shape up.
We're a parody of ourselves.
You're a parody of a mental hospital.
Oh,
this is a sketch of a mental hospital.
That's a good one.
And we have stuff that we shouldn't forget, Poseidon.
Yes.
Did you know? I don't know if you knew this, but you probably knew this. Just for laughs. This summer, 2 nights of these big outdoor shows hosted by me.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I believe it is the 27th and the 28th of July.
Those are good numbers.
I guess they are, yeah. They're
dates,
it's just 2 weeks away, isn't it? 2-3 weeks.
What are we today? We're the 8th. Yeah, 20 days.
How do you feel?
I'm good.
You excited?
I'm happy for you, yeah.
You're happy for me? You should be happy for the people that get to see me.
It depends who's in the crowd.
That's true. Some people are very upset. Next week in French, I'm doing my hour at the Bordel Comedy Club. That's going to be fun. The 16th, Tuesday. There's still a few tickets there if you guys want to show up, if you speak French, if you are bilingual. And then in English, this is going to sound like I'm lying, but I'm not. I will be in Quebec City in August. We haven't announced it. I'm waiting for the official announcement, but I'm doing my hour in English in a theater.
Oh.
Now you're saying, why would you go to Quebec City and do it in English and then do it in French in Montreal? That doesn't make any sense. I will say something. I'm a salmon. I swim upstream. I'm going to go to Spain and do it in Greek. That's the way I'm playing this.
But you've already done it in English in Quebec.
I have when I was first starting out. Yeah, but not a theater.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's completely ridiculous. I understand. You'll get more explanation later, but I'm just letting you guys know. I believe the date is going to be August 14th.
Oh.
So mark that on your calendars, Quebec. Yeah, people are bilingual now. People want different types of shows, different types of places, Poseidon. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Poseidon, I want us to start off by talking about a subject that we didn't purposely avoid. We just got busy with other stuff. Doctor.
Disrespect the law.
Zero respect, this guy. Zero respect for the age of consent. He disrespected the age of consent. Let's talk about him. So if I understand correctly, now I go to you or to Josh for this type of news. So today it's just you. So I'm going to you because you're the man in the know. Number one, I want to know how old he is, and you just told me 42 years old. Very good, Poseidon. I like that you're reading my mind.
What?
Height, 2.0, what is that, 3 meters?
He's 6'7".
That is very tall. That is taller than me. Disrespectful. It's very disrespectful to be that much taller than me. I like his style. So Dr. Disrespect, tall man. If I understand correctly, Poseidon, he is a famous streamer. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I heard he twitches.
So
is it a disease or is it part of his character?
No. It's he live streams on Twitch. So basically what happened, a Twitch employee shared that he was sending messages to a minor.
I heard this, but like a minor in Quebec, like the gold mines?
No, like an underage individual.
Okay, so
and it was apparently the contents were sexual
in nature
and disrespectful.
Well, he's very disrespectful. That's his thing. Now, I don't want to defend him because I don't know him, but I will say one thing. Wasn't it didn't he share those in those private chats, the Twitch, what's it called, Whispers?
I don't know.
Shouldn't employees not be looking at, even though I believe they are. I believe they're looking at your WhatsApp messages. I believe there are no secrets. I'm just saying, shouldn't they have not made it known to the public that they're reading everyone's DMs?
That's another problem.
Like I feel like we're like kind of walking over that.
Well, yeah, we're walking over it because he's a pedophile.
Well, no, we can't call him pedophile because number one, I don't even know
You're
who he
right.
messaged. I don't know the age, and apparently he didn't bang anyone.
Yeah, this was in 2020, right?
Yeah, so I can't go that far until I know more information.
What are the
but he does
messages?
seem it does seem predatory because from what I heard, it's like a 17-year-old girl, and he was like, "Yo, what up, girl? Let's meet up."
And apparently,
that's what a predator would do.
he linked
Now
up
I've seen similar messages that you've sent, but you've sent them all to adults.
adults. Yes,
Yeah.
age of consent.
No, not the age of consent. They were way over the age of consent. Poseidon, don't lie.
Over the age of consent, I meant.
Yeah, you're like age of consent. I've sent many messages to 16-year-old girls in Quebec. No,
I'm incriminating myself
Yeah.
accidentally.
Well, I haven't seen it. If you've done it, it'll be a shock to me. I haven't seen it. 16-year-old girls. I feel like you're not the type for 16. I feel like they wouldn't approach you. You're not.
No. Even if she was ripe,
That took a twist.
I like that reaction. That was funny. That's what I was looking for. Nah, I wouldn't. Just because of what it entails. You know what I mean?
Picking her up from school and shit.
That too. You know, you gotta
You're
meet
a
her
busy guy.
parents. You gotta pick her up from her.
You're a busy guy. I go to school, meet your friends. You want to go bowling? This is crazy. So apparently this guy was trying to bang this girl. From what they say, now the messages haven't been released, but that's what I was thinking about. I go, I already know that nothing, like they know all my deepest, darkest secrets and all the DMs. They already know all this shit. But by them making it public, they're kind of lifting that veil. Isn't that kind of weird? Especially when you sign up to something, if they tell you your DMs are private. Like, you know, WhatsApp, how it says we're not going to share your shit. If they do share, like if it comes out that they are reading your stuff.
Well, you agree to it in the terms and conditions.
Oh, in the terms, like they say we're going to read all your shit.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
and
probably.
they sell it behind the scenes. So maybe they're not allowed to release them publicly. So that's why I think we can't find the messages. But they can definitely read them, share them,
They
sell
do.
information.
No, they can. I guarantee you, they're reading all your shit.
Yeah, it's all. I'm pretty sure it's all in the terms and conditions.
I know because sometimes there's stuff that I've only talked about in DMs.
Yeah.
And I'll get ads for it. So the
100%.
algorithm, and it's all connected. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, it's the same company. So if you talk about any of those in any of those chats, you start getting ads. Your algorithm changes. So I know that they read it. Or if a person's not reading it, an AI is reading it, and they're saying, you know, we'll mulch over this. Pentel spent 40 minutes talking about watermelon.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking try to sell them bubblegum.
Yo, speaking of watermelon, I don't want to rush over this Doctor Disrespect situation. But what's happening to the fruits in the United States, man? Did you see these videos?
No.
Viral videos of rubber fruits, rubber bananas, rubber watermelon, rubber blueberries.
They always existed rubber. You could buy. Why would
No, but they're like rubber. People will buy like bananas, and then one of them will be rubber. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that is. It sounds fake, but I do know one thing. My mother called me and complained about this. She goes, they're doing something to the fruits. And because I forgot what fruit she got that she had left out
Yeah.
for like a week, and it was just still good, like normal.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's not supposed to be. And she's like, this is very weird.
The bananas I've been buying are acting weird.
Like they do like Italian accents.
No, like what
Hey,
happened?
oh, I'm a banana,
So,
bro.
okay, so I'll give you an example. I'll buy them green from the store.
That's your first problem. Bananas supposed to be yellow.
Yes, so you know you hold them, they ripe
Yeah.
a little bit, you know. So like that, you catch them as they're yellow, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you buy them yellow, they turn black. Anyways, that's a big problem.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, I don't need the value of this apartment going down.
So what happened was I bought these bananas. The next day, they started becoming black from green.
Oh, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
they jumped a stage. Well, they became yellow in one day, but also black. And now I've had them for like a few days. They
They're
stayed.
back to yellow.
They became more yellow.
Oh, that I don't know what you're talking about. That's crazy.
It's so weird.
I wouldn't eat them.
And I opened them and they're ripe. And I had bought another batch one time, and they were green for like a week and a half. And then I opened one and it tasted like chemicals. So I threw out the whole batch.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to look into this more. I don't know which ones we can eat, or if we're even getting the ones that we could eat, or if they're all just poison.
I don't know. What are they doing to the fruits, man?
I don't know. Ask Dr. Disrespect. Wait, we'll get back to the fruits.
Yeah, we'll get back to
But
the
let's
fruits.
continue with it so people know. So the story with this is what's going on the internet right now. The story with this man is that he was very famous, a streamer. He streams games, talks a lot of shit. So he's very entertaining, if I gather. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then he was messaging. Now, I don't know. I don't want to lie. I don't know if the person he was messaging is like also a streamer, like famous, or just a random fan. I don't know. But what I did hear is that she was young, 16, 17 is what they're saying, and that they were doing a conference, like a con. You know, you go to the game cons or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was messaging her to meet up with her at one of those hotels.
Yeah.
And then it never happened. And that apparently she used to, or was a trans stream. I remember.
No, the trans streamer was the one to meet up at the hotels, but the
Okay.
underage messages is something differently.
Oh, the trans wasn't underage?
No,
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was one person.
I think this is two entire different situations.
all people are mixing them.
I think so.
I know the trans one said that he was making, they were going on camera,
Yeah.
and like jerking off and all that stuff.
That's amazing.
And
I like this guy.
I mean, adults can do whatever they want. I have zero problem with any of that shit. It's none of my business. None of my business.
Okay.
But
So the trans streamer was back in 2017.
this was something else. And
Oh,
and the trans streamer was legal.
Hold
Because
on,
if the
this-
trans streamer was legal, then I don't care.
he was cheating on his wife apparently
None of my business.
with not only me, a trans sex worker, but also another woman, and texting a minor. Yo, this
But at
guy.
the same time, this guy's got
this
three
guy-
hands,
Yo, this guy was getting around. He wanted all the flavors. He wanted to try everything.
including cock.
Yeah. It was exploiting me by making me give him cam shows with the promise of partnership.
That's not exploitation.
After the
That's
cam
just awesome negotiating skills.
he went ahead and
He's a
blocked
great
me.
negotiator.
Yeah. I mean, who's winning in this? Okay, so there's this.
I mean, he was supposed to make the trans one famous, but he
Yeah.
didn't. He just kept jerking off.
Okay, so apparently
he's-
these are the messages.
Of the kid or the trans?
With the kid hold on, I'm very confused. Don't know. Have to get a good strategy. We shall see. Still waiting. Yeah, I'll think of one soon. Overwhelmed. Packing for tomorrow. Not sure. A smooth black leather or latex. Don't know. Nice. I feel like releasing one right now. So I think this is the trans.
Oh, black is him. He's the one writing. So this is her sharing it. On the left
yeah,
side.
yeah. On the left side is him. She's
Okay,
blue.
so read it so we can
Do you wanna role play? You be Dr. Disrespect. I be the trans.
make it full screen. If I could see it, I'll read it.
Can you see it better now?
Oh, I can see it now. Who am I, Doctor?
Okay, okay, we'll restart from the start. Okay,
Okay.
I'm blue. You're black.
Okay.
Don't know. Have to get a good strategy. We shall see.
Ha! Still waiting.
Yeah, I'll think of one soon. Overwhelmed packing for tomorrow.
All right, you're not
sure.
good at this. You're not good
No,
at this.
because
you're
there's no dots.
not-
I'm
I know,
very
but
good.
you're not
at it.
you're not good at this. You're not good at this. I'm gonna have to do both voices, and I don't have the energy. But let's see. Should I let it go or hold on? Oh, he's talking about his cock. Jesus Christ. Let it go, spray it out. She says, or he says. I don't know who he's talking about. I don't know
Let
if it's.
it go. Spray it out.
And then he says, I need something.
What do you need, Doc?
Oh no, wait. This was 10 days later.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't care about this because this is an adult. He's talking to a trans sex worker. This is none of my business. I don't want to be reading these. These aren't my business. Get him off screen. This
Oh,
is adult. This is an adult who shared her transcripts or his trans. I'm not sure who this is, but these are the adult ones. I don't care about that. Waiting for knowingly sent explicit meant to a minor. Okay, now show me the minor ones.
Yeah, that's what I don't think they released them. I don't think they're allowed.
Well, maybe. Oh yeah, that makes sense too. But the point is, this is why people are mad at this guy. It's not for the trans thing.
I mean, depends who you are.
No, I think the reason why he's losing all this stuff, like nobody cares. Like I don't care about his personal
And
fetishes.
so this was the moment where apparently he saw his career
I saw
go
this.
up in flames.
I saw this. He got the message that he was fired or whatever, and then they tweeted it. I saw it.
Yeah.
He was playing Elden Ring. I too was playing Elden Ring at the same time, but I only text adults. That's the big
Allegedly.
difference. Me and him,
Allegedly.
allegedly. No, not allegedly. It's if anybody alleges that I only text adults, I confirm it right now. It's
Don't
true.
text your cousins.
My cousins. My
Your
cousins are all
nephews.
adults.
Your nephews. I mean,
My nephews are all adults now.
no way.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies, huh?
I know it's crazy. I thought about that the other day.
To me,
I go, I still make fun of you on stage. I call you 8. It's like I'm 20 years old, bro. So
Yes. So
yeah,
that's what happened.
yeah. So this fucking guy,
Yeah, he wanted everything. He
yeah,
wanted,
he was at the top of the world,
underage, trans, normal.
which he could have done all that except the underage. Had he not reached
Yeah.
out to underage chicks, he would have been fine. Nobody would have cared.
Yeah.
Because I could give a fuck if he has threesomes, if he's got affairs. It's none of my business. It's the underage thing that people are like, yeah, that's a little weird, bro. What are you doing? Thank God he didn't bang her.
Yo.
That would have been very disrespectful.
But my question is, did he know she was 17? That's the thing.
I don't know. I feel like more is gonna come out.
Because I feel like if you have this on this guy and he's like, yo, this dude's a creep, and he knew and everything, and it was blatant that it's pedophilia or like a
It's
form.
not pedophilia. The age
pedophilia,
that
sorry.
they're giving is not pedophilia.
Sorry, what's it called? What's the term for it?
There's a whole there's a term for it when you're like 16, 17, but it doesn't matter. It's for me, it's still predatory.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think he's 40 something. It would have been predatory still a weird way if she was in her 20s, like early 20s, like 20, 21. It's still kind of predatory. It's legal.
depends.
It's 100% legal. He
It
could,
depends
but
on
it's
the
still kind of
woman.
weird if he's 20 years older than you and he's
Early
and you like
20s.
streaming and he's like a hero and then you take advantage of
I
that.
see what you mean.
It's
I see what you
predatory.
mean. But let's say because this happened apparently back in 17, 18, right?
Yeah.
So let's say at the time he was like 6 years ago, like he was 36, let's say.
And
Let's
she's
say
16. That's still 20.
No, but
it's still weird.
let's say he's 36. He meets a 23-year-old.
But that's not
at a bar.
no. 23-year-old is different. We're talking about
Okay,
under.
20.
I'm talking about like 18, 19. It's still weird.
Yeah, 18,
It's not
19.
illegal. It's just weird.
No, 18, 19 is still weird.
Yeah, it's still weird.
It's still weird.
Wait. Anyways, so that's what's happening with this guy. That's the main story.
Wait, were you gonna say just wait a few more years?
No. I'm like,
Because you said wait.
oh no, wait. I go, just wait a bit. No, but you should wait a few more. Maybe 20. Go out and find like a 25-year-old.
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
If you're 36 or 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me in my head, but there's nothing illegal about it. If it's fucking after 18,
100%.
it's just you're 40.
Yeah.
You're 40. And you're wearing a disguise on screen. It's weird if you're going after kids.
Yeah.
You know, like you're wearing a costume too. Anyway, so the French elections happened, Poseidon,
Yes.
and there was a coalition of leftist parties that got together to make sure that the center-right party that they're calling extreme right-wing doesn't win, and they didn't. And then they went out in the streets. This is amazing, and they rioted.
Wait, who didn't win? Sorry, I'm confused.
So the right-wing party that was coming in, trying to clean up France, ended up losing because there was a big coalition of leftists. And then the leftists, you think, would celebrate like peacefully, but then they went out and rioted and broke shit and spray painted, which is a sign of the times in the future for France. That is a crazy way to celebrate. Be like, we're peaceful, love wins, and then you go out and destroy the city.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, France is in for it.
So he formed a coalition. So he had other political parties join him.
Yeah. Basically, that's that's the problem with these types of governments. The same thing in Canada.
So wait, hold on. So he was losing, and then he's like, okay, now this party is this party.
We're getting together. All these parties were getting together. And so now, even if they have X amount of seats, it doesn't matter because we're just going to get together and outvote them, like the NDP and the Liberals do here, so that we can't call for an election.
That's so gay.
It is. It's a little gay, but it's part of the, like, that's the game. Those are the rules of the game. So they're just playing within the rules. It's shitty. It's not, it's a little bit.
But then it's weird because what about, hold on. So what about.
Look, they're calling it the extreme. This is what they started calling it. I saw it CNN too, Christiana Amanpour, the extreme right nationalist rally. Extreme right. So they were saying far right. They're trying to use different terms. And then I saw that lady Le Pen, she was talking to CNN. And she's like, you're far right. And she's like, why you call me far right? Like, do you know my platform is they're the same as your center right, center left people in the States. And then Christian Amanpour got super pissed off. They don't like getting called out. So anyways, Poseidon, if you go on Twitter, there's something funny that I laughed about. And it's so right. So you wonder, we talked about it on the last podcast, how could this happen? How could there be such extremes in political shifts, right, in a country?
Yeah.
And I told you why. And then
how much of a percentage did the right wing get?
Quite a bit. It was very it was tight. That's why they had to do a coalition government. It was like they got more than ever. Go to my profile. You're gonna laugh at this.
I have notifications.
Yeah, bro. You're fucking popular.
Send me messages. Oh, you sent me a message.
I always send you.
Oh, the France stuff.
Yeah, that's a good way. After they won, They
We
started.
won, now let's riot.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
That's funny.
But go to my profile, you're gonna love this. This is such a funny. Go down, right there. That one.
Wait.
How funny is that?
There's no way.
How funny is that?
There's no way.
Yeah.
So wait, these are the people.
This is a victory lap.
This is the people celebrating the elections.
Yes, and then the best part is if you hear what they're chanting, they're saying about occupation and about colonization and don't colonize. It's like, guys, this is a little weird.
No way.
Colonización. Make it big, make it full screen so the people at home can see.
No way.
How's that? Not a French flag to be found amongst them. This is this is a French election for the country.
Look at this cuck over here. Can we address this guy? This guy does not look.
I don't know. I can't see. But this is why there's gonna be more like right wing movements around Europe. This is a weird sight to see.
But wait, hold on.
Like imagine Canada Day, and there's no Canadian flags. There's only American flags or something. You'd be like, wait, what the fuck?
So wait, hold on. But their strategy of bringing in migrants to vote for them is working.
Yeah, it's a great strategy. But it is. Anyways, so I saw this and I was like, yeah. So this is just the beginning. You thought that we won an election? Nah. This is gonna go across Europe now. It's fucking funny though. It's fun. Imagine here, Saint Jean, bro, and it's just Italian flags. You'd be like, wait a second, this is the wrong day for this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's gonna keep happening.
That's insane. Hold on. French elections percentages.
By the way, crazy turnout, almost, and this is gonna sound stupid, but it's true. Almost 60% voter turnout, which a lot of time in elections, man, even here, you barely get
really
close to have. Yeah, people don't turn out to vote.
People are fed up then.
Yeah, people were fed up, but then look at that.
Wait, hold on. So which one is the?
So I think the Nouveau Front Populaire. I think that's the left one that came in.
No, it's the National Rally. I think.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
The National Rally is the right wing.
That's what I'm saying.
They call right wing.
Yeah.
And then there's Macron and allies.
Yeah. And then there's that.
So
the new one.
he joined. So Macron joined the new. Hold on, let me show this to the people so they can understand.
No, they're not gonna understand because you don't understand. So
the National Rally.
Don't say anything.
Well,
just look at the numbers. Don't say anything because I already heard what you were trying to say and it wasn't true. So don't say anything. Do you know what a coalition government is?
Yeah, well, when two parties join,
they don't join. They don't become a new party.
Yeah, I know.
So what they're doing is the same thing that they do here in the NDP. It's if your seats outnumber everyone else together, then you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. So their votes joined basically.
Well, we don't know. Well, they haven't voted on it. Like this is a new government.
Okay.
But we'll see. That's what they're gonna do. So that the right wing one can't move, can't do anything.
But they won the election though.
It's what they did here with the conservatives. So every time the conservatives try to pass something, they would just get together, and be like, "Yeah, we have a minority government, but together, we're unshakable."
Oh, I see here. They got the majority of the votes, but they only got 142 seats. And Macron got 150, and New Popular Front got 178.
Yeah, New Popular Front is I don't know how new it is, but it looks new. 2024.
Oh yeah, Macron support has dwindled. Look at this.
Yeah, of course. Well, the whole country's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why there's a rise of the. That's why I told you guys there's gonna be more of a rise of the opposite parties. In this case, it will be right because it was left before, and if it was right now, it would turn into left, because everything's going to shit.
Look at
the
these
left
headlines.
united to keep the far right from power. The strategy appeared to work. All right, I mean, enjoy France.
I mean, it ain't gonna be France for long.
Enjoy high taxes and not a lot of results.
So I speak to a lot of French people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And man, I'm starting to feel bad for them, bro, because they tell me sometimes, like we talk about like stuff, like what's happening back.
But here too, we're a socialist country. We're going down the same.
100%.
We're going down the same rabbit hole. Same thing. High taxes,
100%.
not enough return. Yesterday, people were complaining to me about the hospitals. I was talking to someone who was put on a waiting list 7 or 8 years ago.
What?
For a doctor.
No way.
Still hasn't gotten a call back. Yeah, but you
8
shut up
years
and pay
ago.
your taxes.
8 years ago. Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nuts, huh?
8 years.
And it's not. I talk to friends like across Canada. It's not like a Quebec thing. It's everywhere.
Yeah, I know. It's the weak men that are in power.
That's a week everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even this the French thing, because I saw the videos of like people reacting and breaking and Molotov cocktails. I was like, this is so when she was running on like order and don't you guys want these riots to stop and all that, right? And then you're like, that's not true. We're peaceful. And then you won the election.
Yeah.
So it could be a moment to choose like, no, we're peaceful. We all want to work. Instead, you started graffitiing and setting shit on fire.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
But this proved their point too, eh?
That's what I'm saying.
This proved their point.
That's what it's like. Fuck, people don't know, and it's a lot of young people too. You see just young, stupid people breaking shit.
We don't know any better when we're younger.
When I say young, I don't mean 16. When I say young, I mean like they were in the 20s, 30s. Like I mean young French young. You know, you're students till you're 50.
I feel like you should start voting when you have a real job.
You know what? I'm not against that.
You should start voting when you have a real job, and if you're too old, you can't vote anymore.
I like both those things. If you don't contribute, you can't vote. That's what I would
Exactly.
say. If you don't contribute, you shouldn't be able to vote. I'm with you.
Well, why?
And
why-
also politicians, it's not anybody that I think you need to earn it.
yeah,
And we should be allowed, no matter when. It's not. No, bro. You're not doing your job well.
yeah,
You're fucking fired.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
There's
that's
repercussions in every other field. Why can't they have the same repercussions? I'm not saying imprison them, kill. Well, some
Well,
of
you
them
should imprison them if they're doing something.
if they're doing anything illegal, they should be imprisoned 100%. I'm not saying like treat them like trash, but treat how any other person would get treated in any other professional environment.
Yeah, you get these weird, like special laws that protect you if you're a politician. You do illegal shit that me or you would go to jail for, like treason here in Canada, where they're hiding who was colluding with foreign governments,
Yeah.
which is fucking insane. Can't believe they're hiding it.
That's crazy. I can't believe you. You know what's more shocking to me though? It's not the fact that they did that. It's the fact that nobody reacted.
Yeah,
That's what's weird to me.
we've been pacified, we've been pussified. No one cares. Like everyone just puts their head down. And I see with
Because
the
100
embarrassment,
years ago, they would have had.
lopped their heads off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying do that now. I'm just saying.
No, I'm
that
not
100
saying
years
do
ago,
that.
That's what would have happened.
Yeah.
People would have been pissed. And it's crazy how much people fight to get a lot of like free shit that is also like poorly made or poorly done because it's free. So for example, like the hardcore left right now,
Yeah.
they're fighting. Like they're just like, we want to continue receiving cash for nothing. And then they get mad at rich people. But they all want to be rich.
100%.
They just don't want to work for it.
Exactly.
And they're mad at the people who worked for it. And
Yeah.
then they're evil for some reason. Like the guy that employs you is evil for risking everything and building something and employing you.
Yeah.
And you should have what it's very weird. It's a weird, I don't want to work. I just want to receive. Like I don't want to run the race. I just want the medal.
Yeah.
But dude, the medal takes a lot.
I can't understand that because I feel like if I stopped working, like it's nice to have like days off and shit and get to relax and shit. But
We're
like,
not talking about relax. If we're talking about stop working, we're talking about you just being like, you know what? How much can I get off the government?
nah,
Can I live
I
off
think
that?
I'd kill I can't live like that.
Well, no, then you'd be mad at all the other people that are taking vacations and shit. You'd be like, why them?
Yeah.
And none of your close circle would be telling the truth of, yeah, because they have a job.
Do you remember in 2015 when I got laid off? I was on unemployment insurance when I got back from Greece,
I remember.
and I couldn't take the full employment insurance because I felt like I needed to work,
Yeah.
and I got a
But
job.
society felt like you needed to be in jail. I remember. Yo, now let's look at Euro 2024. What's happening? Dude, that is
a lot of racist shit I heard.
Yeah. UEFA is losing their fucking minds.
I'm happy to see this though.
They had to fine Croatia, Serbia, Albania,
Nice.
Turkey, Switzerland. They all got various different fines.
Nice.
And the thing is, for all the Balkan nations, when you're talking about like, let's say Croatia, Serbia, talking about Turkey, Albania, it's like people forgot, or they pretend to forget the
Yeah.
animosity in the region, and they think that like a LGBTQ flag before the kickoff is gonna stop people from hating each other. So the latest thing that happened was with Turkey. It was one of their players. He, after a victory, he basically celebrated with what in North America we know as the too sweet sign of the NWO. But in Turkey, it's the sign of like a far right extremist group that wants to kill Kurds, Greeks, Armenians, Syrians, all that shit.
So good people, basically.
Good people. The Grey Wolves, they call them. These guys are very hardcore. And there's this new movement. I was talking about it with Sam Adamo at the club the other night.
Yeah?
There's like this new, there he is.
So this is it?
That's it. Yeah, it's the too sweet, but in Turkey, it's not the too sweet. In Turkey, it's the Grey Wolf symbol.
Okay.
So essentially, there's this like pan-Turkic movement that they're trying to do. Because even him, if you look at his background, he's technically not Turk. Because the region, you know how the region's fucked up.
Yeah.
And,
well, he kind of looks Greek.
Tell him that. Well, that's the problem. You ever seen the videos of Turkish people doing the DNA test and they tell them you're Greek?
Yeah.
And they lose their mind on TikTok?
I had met someone.
But listen, before you cut me off.
Sorry, go
So
ahead. Go
this
ahead.
is what's happening. But they're pretty good at what they do because the movement of the Grey Wolves is like garnering more and more support from Turkish people that are not even in Turkey. Turkish people in Germany, in North America, in the Netherlands. So there's a lot. Anywho, this guy, he celebrated, he did that. People came out and said, well, you can't allow him to do that. You have to fine him because you just suspended and fined other players. You did to the Albanians when they were doing the double-headed eagle. They would, because there's the Albanians nationalistic movement of Greater Albania includes half of Greece and other parts. It's like a crazy nationalistic thing. Then you have Serbia, Croatia going at it. Same thing with the Albanians over Kosovo. So they're all doing nationalistic symbols and chants and so everyone just kept getting fined and they thought, oh, we're going to fine them and they're going to stop. But no one was stopping. And it got to the point where they had to suspend the player for 2 games and they fined the Turkish national team because they go, we can't have this here. But then the game, when it was these guys against the Netherlands, when they were doing the national anthem, there's videos.
Yeah.
Where the whole Turkish section, the crowd, are all doing the symbol.
No.
So then it's like the UEFA hasn't addressed it properly. All they're doing is like they're finding when it comes up, but they haven't addressed to why there's such a movement in Europe. You know, what's going on right now. No one wants to talk shit. No one wants to talk shit to Turkey, to Greece, to Albania. No one wants to talk shit about what's happening.
Yeah.
They're scared to get involved. No one likes confrontation. So it's just growing and growing. It's the same thing like I said in France. It's just going to keep growing until it boils over, and that's what's happening. So it's pretty fucking funny. Funny. I mean, it's kind of nuts what's going on here. But, yeah, that's what's... You see that?
Yeah.
You're right, you're getting distracted. You're looking at Serena Williams videos. Yeah, just go back up. You showed it to the people, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. And now there are 4 teams left, Poseidon.
Yes, there are.
It's just England, France, Spain, and the Netherlands.
Yeah. It's going to be Spain versus France.
Tomorrow, and then Wednesday we got Netherlands, England.
This is England.
So there's only one non-Muslim country left in the Euros after Turkey's defeat.
Are you talking about Netherlands?
No, there's just Spain that's left.
Oh.
The rest are all Muslim nations.
I thought Spain.
So it's it's going to be an interesting final.
Oh, you're talking about the players.
No, I'm talking about the countries.
Okay.
So we're going to see what's going to happen. But Turkey had a good run.
Yeah.
They were feisty. Then they beat the shit out of people from the Netherlands.
No way.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of them outside the arena. Then they beat up Germans. And then they beat up Turks that live in the Netherlands, beat up basically Dutch people in the Netherlands.
And they didn't get beat up?
No, the Turks knew what they were doing. They're more soccer hooligans. They beat the shit. Yeah, they were very angry for losing, so they started beating the shit out of people. I was watching the videos on Twitter. I was like, goddamn. So imagine if Greece was in there too.
Oh,
imagine you got Albania, Greece, Turkey. Everyone's just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Everyone's just fighting.
So you cannot. So the problem is people do not like confrontation. And it requires some kind of confrontation. You need to confront this stuff if you want to beat it. And all this fake ass stop racism doesn't work. You have because you're not talking about the problem. Because it's just vague. You're like, stop racism.
Yeah.
And people are like, all right. And everyone, for some reason, now thinks that racism is color-based, like black and white. Yeah, no, that's not what it is. It's huge. Racism, there's so many divisions of it. Go to this area. They don't see each other as the same race. Greeks, Turks, Albanians, Serbians, Croatians, Bulgarians, they all tell each other to go fuck each other.
Yeah, 100%.
But if another person from another country would see them, they wouldn't be able to tell them apart.
Yep. Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah. So you have to address it. It's long. It's historic.
That's kind of racist of you to say, though.
What?
That they wouldn't be able to tell us
They
apart.
wouldn't.
No, I know.
Not
I'm just
really.
fucking.
No, they wouldn't be able to tell us apart. Most of them, like you could tell a real. Let's say if you take like an Italian or Greek, like a European, and like a real Turk, like 1/3, the ones that are in Eastern Turk. Okay, you could see that there's a difference. If it's more Asian, like like from Mongolia, all that
You
stuff.
can
Okay,
see it in the eyes.
yeah, there. Okay, maybe there you could see different, but in general, you grab from Constantinople, you grab a Turkish guy, you grab a Greekster, you grab an Italian guy, you grab an Albanian. Sometimes you'll be like, I'm not fucking sure which one's which.
Even Lebanese, anyone.
Lebanese. You grab the whole. So I understand why for outsiders it would be like, I don't get it. What's the problem?
Yeah.
But they all hate each other.
Yeah.
They all fucking hate each other, and it's historic. It's not new.
Do you think deep down we just hate ourselves? Because technically we're all the same.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. You
Well, no,
fucking
not the
weird
same.
hippie.
Sorry, not the same. Not the same. I said it wrong.
See that hippie? That's the hippie bullshit. That's
I get it. I
causing
get
wars.
it. I get it. I get it. No, but we're all very similar.
We're not though. We're not. That's the problem.
What do you mean?
We're not similar. We're similar in that we're all stubborn.
Okay.
But the reason why is it's the differences that are making the issue. It's not the similarities. Like
But
you're going to say we're all similar. We all like to eat. Yeah, but different worldviews.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I get it.
The differences are too big.
I understand. Yeah, it comes down to the differences.
The difference is all
cultural and idealistic.
Yeah, it's all
differences.
So the only way to address this would be if globally people will talk about it and actually address it.
Yeah.
But no one's doing it. They all get scared. Like if like they talk about, let's say, genocide, Turkey's like, we don't want you to fucking talk about a genocide, and then the countries are like, okay, we're sorry. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? How is that a thing?
Yeah.
Germany did the same thing. Germany's like, we don't want to talk about what happened in World War II, World War I. Well, fuck you. That's what happened. Like if you're wondering why people don't like you, you have to express why.
Yeah, you have to address what made people not like
Like
you.
ask people in the Congo why they don't like the Dutch.
Yeah.
Are they not allowed to say it?
Yeah.
I'm not saying go and seek revenge. I'm actually saying the opposite. I don't think you should seek revenge. The point I'm trying to make, Poseidon, is it doesn't help. So something that happened 100 years ago, of course it sucks, bro. I don't like it. I don't like not having our capital. I don't like that Constantinople is in Greek. But I don't like the idea that what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go kill someone who had nothing to do with anything. That's my role.
But that's easy for you to say now because you haven't been affected now in this lifetime.
But that's what I'm saying.
What about somebody in Cyprus?
But I'm talking about even in Cyprus right now, right?
Yeah.
So what's the job right now? Someone who
But
lives
go
in
say
Cyprus.
that to someone
Hold on. Right now, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Someone, let's say George, for example,
Yeah.
from Cyprus. His own uncle went missing during the war.
Yeah.
George right now, who let's say wasn't born,
Yeah.
is supposed to go now and kill a Turkish guy that also wasn't born during that time
Yeah.
for something that other people that neither of them know did. How is that going to help anything? So if you're at fault for the sins of your father, that means that everything your dad did illegal or whatever, we should be able to tag them on you because you're his son.
And
then
I
it
agree
never
with
ends.
you.
Then it never ends.
I agree with you. But go tell that to a Cypriot who was there around and he had family members who
Yeah.
were missing and he was alive. And
I have said that to us. I've said it to everyone. I'm not scared. That's why I'm saying it publicly. I'm not scared to say this.
Well, what I mean, no, I'm not saying you'd be afraid to say it. I'm saying like it's not easy. Let's say
I'm not saying it's easy. I agree it's not easy.
You know?
I started this off by saying it's not even easy for me to think about. Like forgiveness is not an easy. I'm not saying it's never. I'm saying don't forget it, but forgiveness is very difficult. What I'm saying is if you think about the next step, what's it gonna bring us to keep slaughtering and killing people for something that, like, I agree with something that someone, like say Erdogan. Erdogan has done a lot of shit. He should pay for crimes that he's responsible for. I agree 100%. But he shouldn't pay for something that, let's say, Ataturk did. Or what? That's
100%,
crazy.
100%.
You can't. That's insane.
And it's hard to say this because
It's super hard to say
there are
because
still people. There are still Turks that want to slaughter Greeks.
of course, but
You look at
but
online
again,
comments
I
and
feel
shit.
like it's hard to talk to you because you're putting two different things. I am not saying someone who's actually actively doing something to not address that. I'm saying someone who's innocent, someone
Yeah.
right now who's not in a war, someone who's not
Yeah.
online saying let's kill Greeks. There's a Turkish guy living in Turkey, he has his family, he's not bothering anyone. He's like, I have my family.
Oh, that's a different story.
But it's not a different story. That's the story I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
brought up a different story. Like, there's guys that want to kill us, but I'm not talking about that. That's like saying
Yeah.
we shouldn't treat someone who stole bread like a pedophile, and then you go, but what about pedophiles? But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about right now people who are innocent. They haven't done anything. You haven't killed anyone. You haven't gone on a conquest. You haven't done anything.
Yeah.
Why the fuck should you pay?
Sadly.
Why the fuck should you pay for something someone else? It doesn't make any sense.
no, I get it.
And then how does it end?
It doesn't.
It doesn't end.
But that's what we do. That's humans.
And then there's only some nations that were allowed to like not talk about it. So we're not supposed to talk about the Germans. The Germans, don't bring that up. That we don't like it, don't bring it up. You know what I mean? But other countries, you have to keep bringing it up. So let's say colonization. Now they're talking about, right? They go, fuck France. They came and they colonized these places. They did. France fucked up the world for many, many years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you colonizing them or you attacking them or whatever, how is that going to make things better? Then aren't they in 10 years going to get mad at you and come back at you? Isn't it just going to be a vicious circle?
It is, but that's what it is.
What about North America? They colonized this, everyone went to war.
Yeah.
It's not colonization, it was a fucking war. Lost, they won wars. So how you're going to go down the tribe of Native Americans. Who are we going to keep killing? Because it wasn't one Native Americans. It was many. It was different tribes. You keep going back. There's all kinds of, they slaughter each other.
Yeah.
So what, you're going to go back and start killing people now? Because you were part of that tribe back then and we redivided. What are you talking about? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And it never ends. It's just every couple of years we'll come up with a different reason to hate someone. And then we all have to agree with it on certain people. So you're not allowed to hate one class, but another class you're allowed. So right now in North America, you're allowed to hate white Americans, white Canadians, and you blame them for genocide. Everything. You blame them for everything. But you can't do the same thing to, let's say, the Ottomans, the Turks, the Muslims, all that, for those genocides.
Yeah, but
I don't think either one is valid. I think I'm just saying we pick and choose who's allowed to commit genocide.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
No, I agree with you. It's completely insane. But this is...
So what's happening right now with the Armenians, the Turks, and the Azerbaijanis is fine. We could kill Armenians.
But that's because they're not Muslim. They're not Muslim.
Syrians. We were killing Syrians. The Turks were killing Syrians too during this. They wanted to take over northern Syria. That's fine. They're Syrians. Yeah. Nobody gives a shit. That's fine. Palestinians, it depends. If it's trendy, we care. If it's not that trendy, we don't care.
Yeah.
As a human species, dude, are we against killing people or not? If we're cool with killing just a type of people, then we have not evolved the way we're pretending that we've evolved. We're garbage.
Maybe we do need like an asteroid or something.
Sometimes I feel like we deserve it.
Yeah.
Like as a species, we deserve it. We're scumbags.
100%.
We're big scumbags.
100%, yeah.
And then again, the laziness also bothers me. The people not wanting to work and voting for policies that destroy everything just so they could get an extra $600 that isn't even worth $600 at the end of the day because you just fucked up the economy like we did here in Canada.
I was having this conversation with a friend of mine last week or 2 weeks ago.
A made guy.
And but anyways, I was in another line of business.
Friend of mine.
It was in another line of business, and basically nobody around him wanted. We're all lazy, this, that. Like, oh, I have to go, and like we spoke about this. I gotta walk in and handle a lot of things at once. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into details. And we're complaining. We're sitting there at the multi-level parking lot, and you're like, how the fuck do you think people built this shit, bro? How the fuck, I don't understand that mentality. Like, you're supposed to, I understand living well, but you're supposed to contribute to society. This is how this works. This is how we function as a species. We can't just all sit around and jerk it like monkeys. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing with the hardcore. I love that you brought this up, the hardcore, like the left. So they believe in forced contribution. They believe in, I want something, you need to do it for me. So they believe that your labor, your energy, is not your property. That's why they talk about the state. Everything you do has to be for the state.
Yeah.
Right? So, no, I want it. I should have it. You should give it to me. Whereas if you go into, let's say, actual capitalism, freedom, no one has the right to your energy.
Yeah.
You put in the amount of energy you want, and you reap the rewards from that.
You reap the rewards, but at the same time, you are giving to society.
Because you're winning. The only way you get the rewards is if you contribute.
Yes.
Most of the people, able-bodied people, contribute. But while contributing, yes, it helps society, but it also helps them personally.
Yes.
You're making money. That's the way to go. Now it's different because now even people that want to contribute, they start losing motivation. That's what happens in leftist places. That's why they use the example of like the Korea and all that. Just because, what's the point of someone studying to be a scientist or a doctor, this and that, if like, because the janitor or whatever is going to make the same as the doctor. But it's not because the janitor is not going to make as much high up as it just means that everyone shares a potato. So you're losing the motivation.
Yeah. You
want people to be motivated to do something, whether they're motivated by cash, by success, by media attention, depending on what they do. It doesn't matter. They need to have that. They need to be able to exploit their own energy.
Yeah.
They need to exploit their own work, their own physical activity to gain something from it. When you take that from people, you're gonna get a North Korea. You're gonna get a shit country.
Yeah, 100%. I was speaking to Floridians the other day.
Yeah,
and it's basically gotten so good, it's turned into a circle jerk of everyone making money.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
You know, their unemployment rate is 2%. Everyone's just opening businesses because there's, first of all, everyone's hiring.
The barrier to start a business is lower.
And there's just so much money to be made. Everyone's like, the way he explained it to me, nobody asked for discounts. It's like, okay, what's the price of this? But to wash the car, to wash like a good wash, you know how we do, but like a bit better than that, it's $75. Yeah. But nobody complains because everybody has fucking money, and they're like, this is the
they're
price.
working. Abdul told me the same thing when he opened, because he had to expand. He opened the bike shop.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I had to expand. Like, the business was so good. And that's what he told me. He goes, people don't argue. They don't nickel and dime you. Everyone understands that your time is valid. They pay. Yeah, they're all working. They all get it. So they all... Here we have this trouble. Also in Quebec, Mike was explaining to me that there's like this mentality of like they're shy. It's not good to make money. Like, it's not looked upon as a positive thing for you to make money. Yeah. Like, everyone acts as if you're successful, you stole it, which is a way like far left way of thinking.
I think that's the church's fault here.
It might be the church's fault.
The church fucked over Quebecois people like hardcore. I know. Like crazy shit.
Yeah, they did a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
They kept them down. They kept them not learning.
Yeah, not learning.
Scared. They took all their shit. They made them feel inferior.
Yeah.
They go, they're better than you, so shut the fuck up. Yeah. And then that inferior complex stayed until now, when there's people like us that come up and are like, shut the fuck up. Quebec's inferior. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
You're jealous of Quebec.
Bro, Quebec could become like a cold Florida.
We have that potential.
You know what I mean? We have more than Florida. We have the
movement. We're becoming ice Florida.
Yeah.
We're becoming Snorida. It is nuts though. It's an interesting time to be alive.
Yeah.
War is imminent.
100%.
I feel like we're gonna get dragged into a major war.
You mean wars?
No, like a huge war.
Oh, like another World War III type of shit?
Yeah, like the real World War III. China.
Yeah. I feel it too. It's been brewing.
Because China's declining too, so they're, when you're on your deathbed, you're trying to fight. It might be something.
Well, they introduced the draft for men and women in the States. Did you know that?
Is that real?
18 to 26, I think.
There's no way. Maybe they try to pass it, but it's it. So now
I think it almost passed or something.
Like, if they're trying to draft kids, then they know something we don't know.
News. Let's click on news. Oh, they're trying to bring it back for people aged 18 to 26, I think.
If you're doing that, then that means that you know that war is imminent. Because, like, Greece has a draft, all the countries in the Mediterranean around there, because there's always the chance of war.
And apparently, because I watch a lot of TikTok, and I landed on military TikTok, and apparently they've been treating the military staff, soldiers, and all this Navy. They've been treating them like way better than they've been treating them in the past couple of years. Like, we're talking about like bonuses, like
there's a big war imminent.
So you know the whole saying, if they feed you lobster before battles, because you're probably not going to make it.
Oh, I didn't hear that. That's a good saying.
There's a saying that, like, if in the military, in the American military, like, because back in the days, like in Vietnam and stuff, before they sent a lot of the boys out in Vietnam,
they treated them nice.
They treated them nice, steak, lobster, they fed them well, because they may not make it back. So for multiple wars, they've been doing that. So if the military starts treating you well at a certain point, that's because something's coming. Something that we don't know that they know is coming. So I don't know how true that is. Hold on, because I'm trying to search it up.
I mean, I know from what I've read and what it looks like, they're preparing for something. And little mini wars have already started.
Yeah.
China and Russia have already
So it hasn't passed,
joint.
but
So I get why they're doing this.
Yeah.
I get why they're talking about this because they gotta defend themselves.
yeah. So they haven't. It hasn't passed yet, I think. But there's a lot of talks about it of them trying to pass a draft for anyone 18 to 26 automatically into the military.
When I was in Ottawa,
Yeah.
I had some people at the show who work for the Canadian military. There was a guy who does radar, maps, all that anyways. And I kept asking the same question to all of them. And this was different nights. They didn't know. And I would say stuff like, let's be honest. Can we defend ourselves right now if we go to like a real war? And not America, obviously. The U.S. would kill us. But another country. And he's like this. Nah.
Oh, we're rattled.
Yeah, and I go, for real? He's like, yeah, no. He goes, we need the Americans or we're fucked.
Oh,
Because you have no idea how like zero love they've given to the Canadian military the last couple of years, like 10 years.
all of our tech is outdated by
Yeah.
I think 20 or 30 years. I think something like that. We don't have enough personnel. All of the good personnel that we had are now veterans.
Yeah.
There's
So we're asking them to commit suicide?
yeah, that too. So yeah, Canada. No, Canada. If Canada is invaded, they could walk into any city and be like, yeah, this is ours now.
Actually, you know what's going to help? The gangs.
Yeah, no, 100%. The Toronto gangs.
The Toronto gangs, the
You
Montreal
make me
gangs.
sick to my stomachs, fam.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Oh look at this! Look at this!
Look at this Al Qaeda motherfucker.
Look at this Al Qaeda use, eh? Think he can come here and take my Popeyes?
Bro, I
the
saw a video of a guy in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
He's this black guy, and he goes around to different countries. Dude, the Taliban was about to fucking. They were starting shit with him.
Who?
So, the guy that was doing the videos.
Okay.
So, in case you guys didn't know this, Taliban, they don't like women, and they're racist too.
No way.
Yeah. So
I thought they were cool dudes.
So this guy's filming himself. He's walking through the streets. He wants to go to Kabul. He's got to go to like the government office there to get his papers. Bro, doesn't he? This guy come. First of all, the Taliban gay as shit. The way they dress. If you see this guy, like try to Google now, like Taliban visa video or something. You might find it. Taliban visa video
On YouTube.
Yeah, you might find it.
This guy.
Go. What's the? Oh, I went to Afghanistan. No, go back. Down. I went to Afghanistan under Taliban in 2023. Let's see if it's this.
Is it this guy?
No, it's not him.
Uh,
No, go back. Mine was a black guy.
you want me to type it into YouTube?
No, I remember where I saw it, but
Bro, this fucking mouse.
go back, scroll down. Might find it. Anywho, the point is, I guess you could click on any of them. We could have it in the background. So he's filming himself, right? He's doing a selfie, and he's
Yeah.
walking. No, you see, they're nice to white guys, but not to black guys. So he's walking, and then there's a guy following him, and the guy, dude, is dressed, no joke, he's a Taliban guy, blue. I thought it was a lady, like I thought it was pretending to be a lady with a veil,
Really?
like that he had over his head and shit. Yeah, very. The Taliban likes to be silky smooth.
Oh.
Yeah. They talk a lot of shit about the gays, but they
Oh, what
steal
is
all the
this?
fashion. Oh,
This guy.
I think this is it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, make it big.
You want me to put the audio?
Okay. Yeah, put some audio. Let's watch this. Let me show you guys. So
Guys,
there he is. This is my guy.
today we're going to
He looks Somalian or something.
Yeah.
Either Somalian or Ethiopian.
Just
No, definitely Somali.
Skip ahead.
this way. Yeah.
So he's asking for directions. Look at this, bro. They're dressed like children.
So I
That
have to get my documents from the tourism board.
yeah.
Yeah. What time does the government office open? 10
I
o'clock?
think it's 8 o'clock if they will open.
All right, cool. 8 o'clock, that's so good because usually places like building places.
So now this guy's having fun, but look, he's starting to get followed.
Or at least, you know.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, look, they're changing. They're putting their straps on. He doesn't realize in the beginning.
Have to get used to.
Look at those two. You see those guys? How long they've been behind him?
Yeah.
Wait. They're
For me, it
nothing.
took
Wait,
at
you're gonna
least
see a
one day
guy.
for my nerves to sort
Keep
of
skipping.
settle.
Keep skipping. I'll tell you.
A bit more normal,
Oh, this
a bit
guy.
more
Yeah, look at how
ease
close they're
walking
going.
around, you know? Filming
There we
and
go. I think
whatnot.
that's one of the guys. Keep
Just
skipping.
as-
Skip.
Trouble with them, you know. All the Talibs have been very welcoming.
Yeah,
See
for
them
now.
Asking, who are you? Where are you from? What ends? Always
Skip ahead a
do.
bit, Poseidon.
Keep going.
Yeah, obviously. There, this guy. Look.
Yo, what?
Look, bro. Who are you? He's like, come back here.
What does this guy want?
Hold on. We gotta rewatch this one.
Look at that guy run. So I thought it was like a lady until he gets close. Silky smooth.
Who are you?
Who are you? Why are you touching me, bro?
What does this guy want? I'm going to the tourism board.
Oh, he wants to fuck him.
I thought so too.
No, I'm allowed. I have papers. Yeah, I'm going to go get.
Oh, this guy too. Look at
Speak
him.
Yeah,
English?
look, he's still getting
What do they
surrounded.
want?
Look at the guy hanging out the car. You saw the green car?
No, I'm
Crazy,
going to
yeah?
the tourism board. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to the tourism.
Tell him I have visa paper, everything.
I have visa
I've been here
paper.
for 5 days.
Oh, this guy doesn't care?
Yeah, I've been here for 5 days. I have tourism papers, everything.
Where I'm from, showing your passport information to a stranger on the street is not safe, obviously, especially when you can't identify them. Of course, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't show them my fucking.
I invited-
Imagine they steal his passport. The guy's stuck. He has to live in Afghanistan now.
Yeah,
Anyways,
exactly.
I'm gonna go. I have something to get to, you know?
Yeah, they dress a little effeminate, huh?
Yeah. And so then look, now they're getting upset because he was
I think
confident.
it's somewhere down this road.
He's like, I gotta find a tourism
And,
board.
Yeah.
So the silky smooth
usually
guy,
a
apparently he was
clear opening.
Taliban. There he is. He's running again.
Why is he dressed like gay
Look,
Aladdin?
look.
I guess someone's following me behind, eh?
Yep. Gay Aladdin's behind you, buddy.
Maybe, maybe not. It's my mate again. Do you speak English?
Bro, look at this guy's nipples.
What does he want?
Bro.
If he wants to come with me, he can come with me. I'll just keep walking.
Look at that with his nipples out, the other guy.
Might be straight, turning right. Salam rahmatullah.
A lot of undertones here, I've noticed.
It might be straight and turn right.
And he's the wrong
Look,
tone.
Akhi, I
Hey.
have passport, visa, everything. But if you want to see it, come with me. Look, I have no time for him, brother.
2 minutes wait.
No, I can't wait,
For
brother.
your boss is coming.
No, his boss can follow me. I'm going to the tourism board. It's okay.
Oh, bro, one-on-one with the Taliban. Look, there's 50 of them.
But why are they sitting like... Look at his hands. Look at his hands.
I've been here for 5 days. No, Somalia.
Ah, he's Somalian. I'm good at faces.
Yeah.
I have my passport. I've been here for 5 days. It's in my pocket.
This guy's probably like...
For 5 days, I'm just going to the tourism board.
And
to
now
get
you're gonna
papers.
tell me, why do you need an AK? This is why.
But I don't have time. I'm in a hurry. I need to pack and
Is
go.
that a
If he
bra
wants
on
to
his
come,
head?
You can come with me. But sir,
Oh,
I
yeah, it
cannot
is a bit
sit
of a-
here and wait and wait. I have no time. I don't have time. I have to go. If you want to come with
Oh,
me,
this
it's
is so
simple.
weird.
Come with me. I'm going to the tourism board, but I can't wait, my friend.
Somalia.
God damn, bro.
You speak Arabic?
No.
Brother, you speak Somalia. Safar. Ismi Hassan. And brother, I'm just traveling to the tourism board so I can get my documents to go to Kabul. Yes.
I bet he's never going to complain about the police again.
Show
I
him.
want to show them at the tourism board. There's too many people.
Look at this
around.
guy.
Maybe I can show in here. No, I do. I have it in my pockets, but I don't like showing to too many people.
Bro, look at this guy. Oh my
This
God.
guy's wearing a suit jacket, he's wearing a blazer, bro. This is crazy.
I don't want
Bro,
people
he
to
got
look at my
surrounded,
background.
bro.
Come inside to a restaurant.
Yes, we'll go
Oh, this is
inside.
weird.
But could you imagine in any other country, you're walking down the street and someone just randomly stops you? Show me your fucking
What is
papers.
this place? Why is there
Can
beds?
you stop people? Because I just
a
want
restaurant.
to show one person.
What?
Yes, sir.
That's what he said.
They eat
how
on
the-
beds?
That's how they sit, yeah.
That's strange. Imagine being a woman, by the way. Huh?
Sometimes I think about that and I touch myself.
No, but like imagine. Wait, what?
What? I haven't seen one woman.
Dr. Disrespect is
Oh,
calling.
they're women.
And we're going
Where,
back
where?
in the opposite direction, which
Right
makes
there.
it
They're, well,
look
look, you can't see that they're women. They look like ghosts, but they're women.
How minutes? 5 minutes? 2 minutes?
Crazy,
4 minutes,
eh?
3 minutes? 4 minutes?
Yeah, so Afghanistan is a country I'll never go to in my life.
Yeah, there's a lot of countries that I know I'm not welcome in.
I will never visit. What was I gonna say?
Look at the next video. Stuck in Taliban Afghanistan with no money. Okay, look, you kind of like ask for it. There's some countries that if you really, really have not spoken the gut, like you're not safe, you're risking everything by yourself. Like you're risking your life.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that little girl chasing him.
But imagine being a woman in that country walking around. What is it, bro? 100,000, bro. They got money.
Yeah, bro. That's worth 47 cents Canadian.
Not even, bro. That's being optimistic.
That is an American nickel.
It's an American penny.
That is crazy.
Oh shit, yo! But he got harassed like this. Could you imagine a woman in a dress? Just nothing provocative.
Stop. It's never happening. You won't walk out of
It's-
your hotel.
Bro. She's gonna get demolished. That's crazy, bro. Oh my god, they have planes.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's some place I'm very surprised. I'm shocked that people actually go.
People want it for the adventure.
No, I appreciate the adventure. It's just, at least this guy, he speaks a little bit of Arabic. And
Yeah.
I
He
don't
was
speak
able-
Arabic. And I talk so much shit.
Oh, bro, we'd get rattled, bro.
Why are you wearing a dress? Don't talk to me in your pajamas, sir. Go put some pants on.
Okay, so what are some of the countries
that I would
that you would visit
visit.
that are on your bucket list?
Oh,
Japan is one of them.
Japan is number 1 on the bucket list. I would like to also visit Argentina. Argentina. I've never been, believe it or not, to Mexico,
Yeah.
and I love Mexicans, so I definitely have to go to Mexico. Egypt. I've never been to Egypt. I would love to. I
Egypt is
know
on
that
mine
the
too.
Muslim Brotherhood not fans of mine, but I'd love to go to Egypt.
The touristy places are safe from what I hear.
Yeah, so I'll go to Egypt. I mean, I've been to Tunisia.
Yeah.
It was not my bucket list, but I've been there. Bucket list.
I want to do the England, Ireland, Scotland.
I've never been to Scotland.
I'd love to do all those. Germany, just because of the
been-
Autobahn and the Nürburgring.
I've been to Germany. I've been to Holland.
I stayed in Germany for 1 day, but that doesn't count.
I was there for a few days with Milton in Holland too, and
Yeah.
Holland was fun. France, I don't care about it.
Switzerland, I heard, is magical.
Switzerland is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. It's beautiful.
Switzerland. I want to do Spain, Portugal.
Oh, I'll go to Spain.
Southern France. I want to do Egypt,
Where else would I like to visit?
Australia,
You know what?
Japan.
I'd love to visit Australia.
Yeah. South Korea.
I don't mind, but I'd rather go to Japan. If I'm going to Asia, let
Yeah,
me go.
no, 100%.
Let me go to Japan.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with you. But I would do both. And Peru. Would you do Peru? I would do Peru just for the Machu Picchu.
I like Peruvians in general.
Yeah.
I've normally had.
I like any Hispanics. By the way.
I get along with Latinos.
I get along with Latinos
Yeah.
very well.
I like them a lot. Let's see, in Europe, maybe Serbia. I'd like to visit.
Bulgaria, I heard, is beautiful in the Black Sea.
Nah, too much crime.
Not around the Black Sea, apparently.
You know where I wanted to go,
Where?
but I don't want to go. I really wanted to go visit the Congo, but I
Because
found
of Eddie King.
one of the reasons. Yeah, he sells it well. He sells it really well. But in general, I like the Congo. Is when I saw that Ape Empire documentary, they have some of like on the planet they have certain natural like wildlife places that don't exist anywhere else.
Yeah. Really?
And dude, they have like, when I tell you they have like the gorillas that they talk about in science, like the gorillas where you
Really?
think you're like, okay, are we
no way.
one step away from gorillas? Like that's the type of,
Really?
they have their own little like their own little, the way they talk, their own teams. They know who has whose territory. Like they're very smart.
Really?
And they could kill you. So there's little interesting shit that I'd love to go see in the Congo. My only issue is I don't like visiting places that I'm forced to take vaccines.
Yeah, because you get rattled, bro. Like your asshole would fall out.
Not just that, it's like if modern science is like, this isn't a good idea.
But that's
That's my
because-
problem with India. Like India is one of the ancient
would-
places,
I
so
would-
I'd love to visit. But then every time I hear like you got to take 3 vaccine shots and people are shitting in the streets and all that, it's like I don't think I can handle that.
Russia would love to visit.
Yeah, Russia would be easy.
But
Just-
Moscow, like, because you know they got the crazy metro.
yeah, but Russia would be easier. But
Yeah.
like I think about India and I go, then I'm like, it would be too much for me.
I don't want to visit India, bro. Just
It'd be too much for me.
you know, all you got to do is walk around the some parts over here.
But India has a
you
lot
got
of
India. I know,
No, but India has a lot of like, I'm saying for me, it has a lot of the like old ancient places.
Yeah, there's
I
a
wanna see that
There's a
shit.
place in was it Afghanistan or India where I think they speak Greek.
There's a place in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, yeah, they have blue eyes.
Yeah, We went out there and banged him. with
Yeah,
Alexander.
exactly. What else? What else is a place? I would love to do a safari in Africa. I don't know where in Africa, but
I like
in some
lions.
countries,
It's just I don't like having to take shots. Like
Yeah.
it deter because I'm like, God damn it, how bad is this place that I have to take fucking vaccines?
How much for you to raw dog it?
Like bang someone, no condom.
No.
in the
I'm
Congo.
talking about you raw dog the country, no vaccines, no nothing. You go there,
Oh.
whatever happens, happens.
Well, it depends. What do I need the vaccine for? Like, if they're like, yo, you might get leprosy, I'll get the vaccine, but I don't want to get leprosy.
no, like,
But if they go, you might get a tummy ache, I'll be like, whatever, I'll shit my pants. Who cares?
yeah, or like Ebola or
Oh, I'm going to get the vaccine. I'm not.
malaria.
Yeah. Anything that'll kill me, I'll get the vaccine. But if they just go, like, you're going to get sick for 3 days when you drink the water or something, like, okay. But if they go, you're going to get worms, it's like, I'm not going to get, are you crazy? I'm just, either I'm not coming or I'm getting vaccinated.
Yo, one time in Cuba in 2018 when I went.
Yeah, you
when I
didn't
was,
should get destroyed.
Bro, I avoided the entire week of not eating a lot of the food because I stayed to fresh stuff, eggs, certain things you gotta
you
make
had no
on
problem.
the spot. I had no problem, no issues, right? But the thing is, on like I think the 5th day, bro, I got hammered, and I started day drinking too towards the end of it.
This was when you went alone.
When I went alone,
Yeah.
and bro, one morning I woke up. Was it morning? I was drinking all day by the pool. And then I go like for lunch, bro, and I just ate the cold cuts outside, the fruits, everything. Bro, when I tell you I was on the bowl for 2 hours.
The pitfalls of sex tourism.
Bro, just shitting, bro. Shitting. I felt bad for the lady cleaning after, honestly.
Especially because you didn't let her leave the room. She was like, can you do this later? You're like, I'm going to do this right now.
Yeah, but dude, that one
Clean
day,
as I go.
Yeah, that one day when I ate everything, bro, my stomach, like code red. Everything was evacuating, bro. I'm surprised I didn't puke.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
Yeah.
No, so there's a lot of places I wouldn't visit. I don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Daniel Grenier. He went like 20 years ago. He's like, I just took a trip. I went to India. And I go, was it funny? He's like, it was horrifying.
Nah, bro, poor guy.
He goes, I show up. He goes, I don't speak, like, I'm so stupid. He goes, I don't speak the language. Like, he doesn't speak anything. He's Quebecer.
Yeah.
He's a Quebecois guy. So he's like, I show up there. He goes, I don't know what the fuck's going on. He goes, a guy is in his car who had he's like, he was from the hotel. He's like, I'll take you. Cause he goes, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 3 days. He's like, I'll take you somewhere good. He takes me in his car. And then in his car, he's physically hitting people with his car and he's yelling. And Daniel's like, I'm a little uncomfortable with you hitting people with your car. And the guy's like, no, my dad owns these streets. I got to show him who's fucking boss. The guy's telling him.
What?
And he's like, what? And he's like, then he gets out of the car. The guy's fighting people. So then I'm not comfortable. He's like, I don't know what to do. And the guy's like, you better come with me right now. I'm fucking leaving you here. He goes, I just don't want you running people over. He's like, get the fuck out of the car. So he goes to 11 o'clock at night. He just leaves me out somewhere random. He goes, and he's surrounded by Indians asking him questions. He's like, he's this bald white guy.
No.
And then he's like, all I knew how to say was the name of the hotel. So I was hoping they would bring me back there. Dude, it was insane. I was like, what the fuck?
That's amazing. He had an adventure.
Yeah. I go, yeah, that's crazy, bro.
You know how Daniel is. He's all like,
He's a nice guy, bro. He doesn't want any. He's like, I don't like any confrontation.
He's a sweet man,
Yeah.
basically.
I go, you're lucky they didn't rape you.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
He's like, who said that? Very funny.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's funny that he experienced that.
Anywho, patreon.com/Pantelis. If you learned anything from this episode, what are the lessons we gave today? Don't text minors.
Yeah.
Don't text minors. Don't be racist. What else?
Or if you're gonna be racist, just
stop being a communist.
do it
Get
all the
out
way.
there and fucking get a job. Contribute positively to society. And don't visit Taliban-infested countries.
Yeah, there's
Life lessons we're giving you, people. Thank you all. Go fuck yourselves.
We've built this prison cell 'cause we can't trust ourselves. Critical